Oh my god, I forgot, sorry. Hello everyone, welcome to this stream. Hello Flora Chic, how are you doing today? It's been a while. How are you guys doing today? Say hi, Bao. Want to say hi to everyone? Hi. Which one do you want to eat today? Which one do you want to eat today? You want this one? Do you want onion? I think you'll die if you eat onion. Or avocado. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, it's been a week since I last streamed. I apologize for that. But yeah, last week has just been a little bit bored. Hello, Rhythm Toy, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm doing great, thank you. Hello, Swishy, how are you doing today? Thank you. And yes, today it is a charity. Hello, pigs, are you okay? She's just coughing behind me. Anyhow, today is very exciting because today we are partnered with, again, American Heart Association. And first of all, thank you so much for, partnering up with a whole Bone-In team actually on Twitch that we're going to be doing, again, a fundraiser stream, and all the fundings that is going to goes towards American Heart Association. That's going to, fund their research, advocate better health, improve, patient care, and also reach to people that are in need, that are high risk. But yeah. Do we done? Oh, so there is a link down below. Hey, Mr. Vomit. Oh my god, thank you so much for subbing for 14 months. Holy crap. Welcome in. How are you guys doing today? There is a link down below, I think in my bio, that will link you to the page for donation. But thank you so much, everyone. And how is everyone doing today? Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys have a great week, a great start of April. Yeah, happy April. I don't think I greeted you guys yet. Happy April. It is now springtime. I hope the weather stays like this. It's getting really warm out and I'm really liking it. I'm enjoying the actual spring weather because we don't get that a lot in Calgary. But anyhow, but yeah, welcome in everyone and hope you guys have a lovely start of April. Yeah, again, today it is a charity stream. We are going to talk a lot about healthy diets that can strengthen our hearts and to prevent from heart disease. And yeah, we're just gonna talk a lot more about heart disease and healthy diets and such. So I'm really excited. As I said, I did some research for the past week and I just can't wait to share with you guys. So a little brief summary about this week is that I prepared a 3-course menu with you guys that's all related to improving our healthy diets and stuff. So today it is our first course. We're gonna start the week with a really delicious hearty quinoa salad with a nice chimichurri sauce. I think on my Instagram I accidentally wrote salsa verde. I was like, wait a minute, it's not salsa verde, it's a chimichurri sauce. So basically a really nice herby sauce with parsley, oregano, cilantro with olive oil in it. And it's gonna be, oh wow, wait. Thank you, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Rishi, for the first donation. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Swishy. Thank you. So yeah, so today we have first course, quinoa salad, and we're gonna be adding as well some lovely canned beans, avocados, tomatoes, and some corn as well. So that's our first course. Second course will be on Thursday. We're going to be making a pan-seared salmon served with a bed of curried spinach and a side of grilled potatoes. That's going to be our main course. And then dessert, we have a lovely zucchini and dark chocolate muffin. So that's our dessert. Even though I set it up as a 3-course menu, but you can totally take individual courses and eat it on its own. Like for example, for today we're making a really hearty salad. You can eat it for lunch or for like a light dinner if you want. And if you want to just buff it up a little bit, you can feel free to add some kind of like protein, for example, chicken, turkey, some shrimps or salmon or stuff like to kind of like buff it up. But without the protein, this dish is actually 100% vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free. It's super healthy. And thank you, Flower Chic. Thank you so much. Thank you for you guys for always supporting your channel. I really appreciate it. Sandra, thank you so much for coming by and for the lurk. Sounds good. I know it's super late there, and thank you so much, Andre, for dropping by for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. And Turnip, welcome back. How are you doing today? I know, right? It's a stream. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Anonymous, for donating. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you, Sindri, for subbing for tier 1. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. And thank you for, again, supporting the channel. Thank you, everyone, for coming by. James, what the heck? Thank you so much for the raid. How was the stream? Hold on, let me give you a shout out right away. How are you doing today, James? Thank you so much for the raid. Holy crap. How was your stream? How was Elden Ring? How was it? Have you beat it yet? Hello, Kohi. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Yes, we're doing a cooking stream today. I know the last stream you joined was a painting stream, but I actually do more cooking streams. Our channel is more of a food and drink channel. So welcome to my cooking stream, or our cooking stream. You're too low. I feel like, no, you're kidding. I feel like you're probably like really high level. I really want to start the game, but I also kind of just scared to get super addicted to it. But anyway, if you guys haven't followed James yet, please go give him a follow. He's an amazing streamer from Puerto Rico, and he streams a lot of Elden Ring, super pro at Monster Hunter series, all the Monster Hunter games, super pro at it, and also Destiny 2, super good at it. So yeah, please go give James a follow. And if it's your first time coming here, welcome Raiders. I'm Sushi. I do food and drink streams. Usually twice a week, but I know these days the schedule's been kind of like off, but normally I do twice a week. And I also do gaming streams as well. I play a lot of Genshin, trying to stop playing Lost Ark because I was so addicted to it. But I feel like because of my time schedule, I can only be addicted to one game, and I kind of just chose Genshin because I spent on it. Mercurius, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's it going? And good evening to all. How has everyone's weeks been? I hope you guys had a great week. I know I haven't streamed for a week. Last week has been kind of bonkers for me. I filmed a documentary. It was super fun. Actually, I learned so much. Our doc was about immigrants and refugees coming to Canada and just having them share their stories. I learned so much from them, and then it was like a one of the kind experience that I cannot wait to edit the videos. Are you able to play Lost Ark again? No more laptop problems. I haven't tried. I'm scared to turn it on, not gonna lie. Like, I haven't tried it yet. But yeah. Hopefully after this month, which is when I finish my school, then I can hop on it and try to see what's up. But yeah, for now, just gonna put it aside because I'm still kind of busy with because it is the last month, end of the term. So yeah, Donut got crushed. Wait, what do you mean? Hey Jinx, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Samurai Clan. Thank you so much. Wait, what do you mean?
Hello there.
Sorry, this is actually our first time doing a charity stream, so there might be some hiccups going on tonight. I really apologize. Again, we never done this before. This is our first time doing it. But again, super excited to do it. Super excited to share all the lovely information that I found on the great source of internet with you guys. But yeah, and also we did a 48-hour challenge. It was so much fun. I slept for 6 hours for the weekend, for the whole 48 hours. It was great though. And right after I slept for 14 hours straight, like because I was so tired. Hold on.
Wait, let me know if you guys see here.
Hey Jasper, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, thank you. Happy April to you. Wait, hold on. Let me give Kohi a shout out as well. And so sorry again for not being super active. I think I said that on Discord a few days ago. Sorry for not being super active these days because with all the projects and the competition that we have. But like actually, is there any refugee crisis in Canada going on? I know they're accepting refugees, especially people from Ukraine as well, which is really nice. So I wouldn't say like it's a crisis, but I'm glad that they're taking the action of accepting people in, because that is really helpful for them, because they definitely need it right now. I'm doing well, just got fresh cut. No way, I want to see it. I want to see you stream again so I can see your fresh cut. What haircut did you go for? Oh, play basketball. Have fun playing basketball. That's so awesome.
It's to a point where like I can't even...
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I did the edit. I think I have confidence that, you know, we might take a win. Hopefully, fingers crossed that we can win the prize. But I don't know. I think it was good. So the thing is, we handed it in on Sunday, and all the way through the 24th, we cannot screen it to anyone. So we cannot publish it anywhere. We cannot show it to anyone until after the screening, which is on the 24th. So I'm thinking, like, if you guys are interested in seeing it, if you guys want to, like, if you guys feel interested, I can show it to you. I can send you guys links after the 25th. If you guys are interested in seeing like what we did in the short time of 48 hours. Basically, we made a 5-minute short film. We had so much fun though. But yeah, that's kind of what happened for the past week for me. How about you guys? What have you guys been up to? Back to regular Jasper. I want to see it. I hope we get to catch your stream soon. When is your next stream? There are some Ukrainian refugees in the south as well. I hope they enjoy our barbecue. Yeah, it's going worse and worse in Ukraine. And just hopefully, you know, things get better. And yeah, I won't talk too much about it because it's a bit triggering for some. I totally understand it, but yeah, hopefully can be able to support and help in some ways, and hopefully things could end soon because it's not very good right now. That's a good question. Hopefully soon. Alright, I'll be looking forward to it. No pressure, Jasper, but I'll definitely be looking forward to it. But again, I hope you guys have a wonderful start of April. And I definitely did. A little bit busy, but it's okay. I just gotta like tough through this week. Then, you know, then I'll have 4 months of break, which I haven't really planned on what to do yet, honestly. Sounds good, James. Enjoy the shower. Thank you so much again for the ray. I appreciate it so much. You're more free on the weekends. Yeah, I feel like you normally stream on the weekends too. But yeah, I hope you get to catch a stream during this weekend. But so we're gonna revolve back a little bit to our main topic today, which is heart disease. So we're gonna start with, again, what is heart disease? So heart disease refers to different types of conditions of different types of heart conditions, and one being the most common in USA is called coronary artery disease, which is the plaque buildup in your arteries, which is the vessels that connects to your heart. The thing is, why are we talking about heart disease, and why is it so important that, you know, that we are constantly raising awareness and trying to promote healthy diets and lifestyle? The thing is that heart disease is the #1 killer or cause of death in the world. So that's pretty serious. And okay, the thing is that commonly the cases of heart disease are silenced until you experience your first sign, which is either symptoms of heart attack, arrhythmia, which is irregular heartbeats, or heart failure, which is the lack of blood pump that distributes throughout your whole body. And yeah, those are pretty, serious. Sams, welcome in. Do you want me to explain this in Mandarin? Do you really? Why are you doing this to me, Sams? Welcome in though, and give me a shout out. I'll do that in a little bit. I don't think I rehearsed this in English, not in Mandarin, but welcome in.
Stress can also be harmful for our heart, so let us have some fun.
That is true. Stress could also be harmful for our heart. So it's all about fun today. Welcome in. How are you doing today? How's it going? Again, I'll do that in a little bit. But yeah, so heart disease, usually sometimes there are silence until you experience heart attack, heart failure, or arrhythmia. You did. Thank you for that. So yeah, there's a really serious, severe, potentially fatal symptoms that you can have, and that could be really scary. So that's why we have to start improving it. I mean, we have to start taking, really take care of our bodies. And one of the easiest ways is actually just, through our diets, through healthy eating. And I know that people might sometimes connect healthy eating with boring, bland food, but it doesn't have to be that way. It could be, you can totally create something that's super colorful, fun, flavorful, but also healthy at the same time, which is what we're trying to make today, and also for the next 2 streams. Heading to ball now sounds good, no worries. Basketball, staying active is also one of the ways to prevent heart disease. So go stay active, go have fun, don't feel bad, and have a good one. Go out and have fun, don't worry about it. But thank you guys for dropping by, I really appreciate it. Eating proper diet can help reduce heart risk. Exactly, that is what we're trying to, the topics that we're talking about is gonna be a lot focusing on the diet aspect of it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. It's gonna be fun. Sounds good. Good morning to you as well, Sims. And I'll do the Mandarin in a little bit. But thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day ahead of you, and happy April. So yeah. Gonna make a salad today, which is I'm really excited to make this salad actually, because this salad, again, it doesn't have to be a first course. It could be your lunch. It's a great dish to meal prep because you just have to make a batch of dressing. You can totally meal prep these, and then every day just sprinkle a little bit of dressing on top of it, and then it's good to go. That's your lunch. So I'm really excited to make this. So today, what's in our dish is that we have our quinoa. Quinoa is jam-packed with antioxidants, which could reduce the amount of bad cholesterol in your bodies. And it is I think it's a South African grain that's really good. It's actually categorized in the superfood category. So we're gonna be using this, super nutritious, and we're gonna be using, again, some canned beans here. Again, super good for reducing bad cholesterol in your bodies. Also, we have avocados. It's a good source of monounsaturated fat, which we'll talk about it later on in a bit. And we have some tomatoes for nice colors and vitamin C's. We have lime also for vitamin C's and nice flavors. Some corn for the colors as well. Onions. Gonna be for the sauce. That's the chimichurri sauce. That's gonna go with our parsley, cilantro, and some salt. And I think I want to spice it up by adding some chili flakes as well. And for greens to kind of buff up the salad, we have nice kale over here, some nice leafy greens. It looks so good. It's so fresh. And some radishes as well. We're gonna thin slice some radish on top of it. And for the added garnish / texture, crunchy texture. We're gonna be air frying some of these corn tortillas. I thought these were flour tortillas, but they're actually made with white corn flour, so they're gluten-free as well. So we're gonna be frying these in our good old air fryer, and that's our plan today. Again, super excited to make this, and yeah, let's get started. We're gonna be making, I think I want to start with boiling our quinoa first. Super easy process actually. We just have to bring 1 cup of quinoa, 1/4 cup of water, bring it to a boil for 2 minutes, and then keep it in simmer for 12 to 14 minutes, and then just kind of like buffalo with a fork. I have to get rid of fatty acids that raise my LDL. Yeah, so all the ingredients today are gonna help reducing the bad cholesterol, or help balancing the good and the bad cholesterol in our bodies to prevent heart disease. So yeah, I'm gonna start with a pot of water and measure up some of the quinoa. We'll start with that. So I think 1.25 cups it says. I'm just following the recipe that's on the label. Usually when it comes to like pasta, quinoa, couscous, those kind of ingredients, I just follow the label. So I feel like the companies that produce the products should know best how to cook their products. So we'll just trust your process. So we're gonna have 1 cup of quinoa. Fill this up. Oh, let me just switch my screen. You guys see it? And 1.25 cups. Like that. And I'm just gonna move this to the stove behind me. I'm gonna set a timer. And just like that. We'll just set a timer so before I forget about it. Maybe I should cover it.
I've missed you, by the way.
Oh my goodness, I missed you too. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm well rested. Again, the last weekend, I didn't really sleep much, but after that, I slept for 14 hours straight. So I'm pretty well rested and energized. So yeah, I hope you're doing good as well, you know. Again, I hope you guys have an amazing start of the Thursday. And I'm loving it actually. The weather has been so nice lately.
Oh man, is he working a lot?
He is he is working right now, so yeah. But I think we're doing fine. We're doing good. So thank you for asking them, Makias. Appreciate it. Again, I hope you're doing well as well. You know, it's springtime. Well, for you, maybe it's mostly summertime for you. I know it's super hot there, but I'm loving the weather. It's so warm now. It's still a little bit sweater weather, but it's doing pretty nice. I love that. I'm really happy to hear that you're doing great. That's really cool. So we have the spinach going. I'm gonna start with slicing the radish because I feel like it's such a small component that I might forget about it later. We're gonna start with that. And then we're gonna make the sauce after. Just move some of these stuff away. All right. So I have these radish. They're so cute. They're so small, but they're so cute. I love it. Warm again. Is that it's not really. Actually, kind of is. Like there is summer here, but then like it doesn't last too long, especially in Calgary. We only get like, I don't know, 3 months max of summertime. So yeah, we don't usually get this like warm spring weather, which is kind of nice. All right, I'm gonna slice them into here. These are like the fresh kind of radish with roots and everything. So a little bit more about healthy diets. And so basically we probably all know that there's different types of fat. There's the good type of fat and the bad type of fat that connects directly to, you know, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and all that bad stuff. What fruit? It's a type of vegetable. It's radish. They're smaller than usual. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, they're radishes. They kind of taste crunchy and earthy. That's probably the best descriptions I have for these. Yeah, crunchy and earthy.
That looks like Garana fruit.
What is a Garana fruit? So our main goal for healthy eating is that we will replace the bad kind of fat to the good type of fat. And the first step of doing that is to identify the different type of fat. Can we use the tricolor quinoa? Definitely. Any type of quinoa is totally fine. I just have the white quinoa today because that's what I can find. But there are some differences in different colors of quinoa, but they're all super nutritious, like whichever you buy. So yeah, any type of quinoa works. Is a fruit that looks like human eye. That's not creepy at all. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of it before. Maybe with a different name, I'm not sure, but not sure if I heard of it. So,
thanks, Susie.
Yeah, no worries.
It's a really interesting fruit, kinda cute.
Really? I want to search it now after I wash my hands. After I cut these, I'll search it up. Every time I cut things on the cutting board, my dog just sits right in front of me, just wait for me to feed them food. They're kind of cute. Oh my god. Okay, so these are all just garbage. I want to wash my cutting board a little bit because it's kind of dusty on it. I'm gonna rinse these. Hey James, welcome back. You didn't miss much. We just started cooking. So again, today we're making quinoa salad with a nice chimichurri sauce. And right now I'm just slicing these radishes. Apparently they look like a fruit that looks like human eyeballs, according to my curious. Oh my goodness, James, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. The squirrels are going wild. So these are radishes that we're gonna slice into very thin slices. And I'm gonna be using a mandolin to get that really nice thin slices. If you don't have a mandolin, that's totally fine. You don't have to do this. I'm just being a little bit extra today. But yeah, totally don't have to use it. But if you do, it will look a lot better plating wise. Okay, let's try this a little bit. Maybe just a little bit thinner.
Fancy.
Yeah, that looks about right. It's going fancy today. So about like this thin. Kind of looks like this. Like coin size. These are so cute, by the way. They're usually bigger. Again, these radishes are so tiny. And I'm actually gonna take these out. So for radishes, if you want to slice them a little bit earlier before plating or just like days ahead, you kind of want to just soak them in cold water to prevent them from oxidizing or turning yellow. If you just keep them in cold water, they will stay nice and crisp for up to 2 to 3 days, roughly. So we're gonna do that. If you're using a mandolin though, just be careful. There's been a lot of incidents where people not looking and they just slice their fingers open. I always like to garnish things with radishes. They're so pretty. They just add a lot of like vibrant colors to it. I'm in love with
its color.
I know, right? And they add more seasoning into their food. That's true, and also that extra texture, you know, that crunchiness to it. It adds that earthy flavor to it, I guess. Oh, that's my quinoa. It is boiling now. Okay, I'm gonna keep it to low heat. Then I'm gonna set a timer for 12 minutes. I mean, when they sliced, oh, that'll be a bloody taste. That could work. Actually, no, don't. That's not sanitary. Timer for 12 minutes ish. Let's do that. So, talking back to different types of fat, we're categorized in 4 different types. We have trans fat, saturated fat, mono and polyunsaturated fat. So we're gonna talk about trans fat first, because it is the fat that we want to constantly stay away from, because it is basically connected directly towards heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and all sorts of bad things that you don't want in your bodies. And there is really no safe amount of trans fat that you can intake. Hey Taco, welcome back. How are you doing today? As that's my palm deep. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Oh my god, that sounds so terrible. I hope your hand is okay. I hope I healed, but that sounds so painful. Holy crap. And how are you doing today? Welcome in. Happy April. So again, trans fat. Because there is no safe amount of trans fat that we can intake. So it is currently banned in many countries, including United States, Canada, and so on. The WHO do want to ban trans fat altogether through worldwide, so like every single country, by the year of 2023. But then, as of for now, there are still countries that are allowing companies to sell trans fat in their processed foods. So we always want to make sure that we're reading the food labels before we purchase, especially like, again, processed food, canned foods, and stuff like that. I'm doing good today. Thanks for asking. I'm really happy to hear. I hope you have an amazing start of April. Springtime. Spring is here. So happy spring is here. No more winter for a while. Even though it is banned for now, we are still talking.
Hear that scientists found plastic in your blood.
Did you hear that science found plastic in your blood? Really? I didn't know that. Did they actually? No, I didn't hear about it. What happened? Why is there plastic in the blood? But again, even though trans fat is being banned for now, we still have to talk about it, and you know, because trans fat we do encounter trans fat in foods that were deep fried, and in vegetable shortenings. That's a very common one to have trans fat, and bakery goods. Bobby, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's it going? Hold on, let me give you a shout out. There we go. How are you doing today? Happy April, happy Tuesday.
Given the plastic bottles we toss in our water sources.
Given the, oh, okay, that makes sense. All the garbage disposed in the water stream. Totally makes sense.
From 2023 on.
Yeah, that's what their plan is, to ban trans fat worldwide in 2023. But again, for now, there are still countries that allows, you know, sellers to sell trans fat in their food products, which is not very nice. But yeah, we do still see trans fat in deep fried food because the food was cooked in such high temperature. The higher level the trans fat is in the food, and also the amount of times that the restaurant reused their oil could increase the level of trans fat in the food as well. So be careful of deep fried food. Not eat too much of it. I know it's so delicious. Even I can't resist, you know, chips sometimes, but it is hard. But trans muscle when I don't know, workout stream sometime. Just been working a lot lately. I hope you get to relax soon though. But yeah, I'm kind of the same way. That's why I didn't stream for the past week as well. Just been working a lot on school projects. But again, hopefully work can slow down a little bit so we can relax a bit. And you know, hopefully you can catch your stream soon again too. So that's trans fat. And also I would say it'll also occur in bakery products, because sometimes bakeries would replace butter with vegetable shortening, which is kind of like margarine and those kind of products. And the reason why is that butter, as we know, butter is not cheap, so having that a cheaper substitution seems like the way to go for some bakeries. And so yeah, look out for those, especially pastries that requires a lot of, you know, shortening, or they use fat as a leavening agent. So just look out for those. And it all boils down to make sure to read the labels before you buy certain products.
Well, yet in 2 weeks I get a full week pay vacation.
You get a full week pay vacation? Any plans on where you want to go? Like, are you going anywhere for vacation, or are you just staying in to relax?
Come from a natural source.
It does not. Yes, it's processed. Another thing you gotta look out for is that for companies, sometimes they might include, even though they have 0.5 grams of trans fat in their products, they could still label it as 0 grams in their nutritional fact little sheet thingy. So yeah. And usually I find it's again like in deep fried foods, like junk foods, chips, and those sorts of things. So again, be careful of that.
Vacation in my sleep.
Vacation in your sleep? Just sleeping in? That's a nice plan. That's a really good plan. Wish I can have a full week of sleeping in as well. Yeah, so we have our radishes. I'm probably gonna use this for my salmon dish as well, because they just add so much nice colors to it. And as long as, again, you submerge them and soak them in cold water, they last for 2-3 days and on. So they're gonna be fine just sitting in its own water. Just like that. Maybe add these in. So it is, speaking of reading labels, it is important, again, to read them, because if you ever decide to purchase, you know, vegetables, frozen vegetables or canned vegetables or canned frozen fruits, they're really good source for nutrients and such. but only if they are not soaked in extra, added sugar or sodium or any type of sauce. If they're kind of canned or frozen in their own natural juice or sometimes with water, that's fine. But with the added sugar and sodium, that becomes not so good for our health. So yeah, probably stream during the time as well. Nice. What game are you currently playing right now, Puppy? Okay, so we have that. We're gonna make our sauce now. Let's make our sauce. So
I don't need sugar, I'm so sweet.
you are so sweet. I feel like my kids, when you're here, I don't need sugar either. When I bake something, I don't need sugar. Your presence is sweet enough. I don't need anything. You make us so healthy just by being here. So no kimchi. Kimchi is good because it's fermented. It's good for your digestive system, but it's for a moderate amount, I guess, because it does have a lot of salt in it. Hey, Biden with Julie. Welcome in. How are you doing today? You're eating Takis? What are Takis? So chimichurri sauce is what we're making for our Hearty Quinoa Salad. And if you don't have a full processor, don't worry about it. You can totally just chop it by hand. It might take a little bit longer, but it's totally doable. So don't stress about this. It just takes a little bit shorter time to cheat in the food processor, that's all. The recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of macarius. three doughs of macarius. Next time I write the recipe, I'll just do it that way. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be posting my recipes here on my Discord as well, and I'll be taking pictures and post them on my Instagram. So if you guys are interested in checking out what I've been making on stream for the past year, I post my past cooking stream dishes on my Instagram as well. So if you guys feel free to check it out, and if you guys want to see the recipes, you're more than welcome to hop on in the Discord channel. We basically just talk about food up there. Mostly. Yeah, we mostly just talk about food and get hungry. Sometimes I go on Discord and I just get so hungry because you guys have so much good food to share. Put some macarius in it. It'll get delicious. Macarius will give you delicious food because he's how sweet he is. Okay. We're gonna be adding parsley.
Hello there.
Hey Pie guys, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Samurai Clan.
Hello there.
We're gonna add flat leaf parsley into this. Flat leaf or Italian parsley. I just want the leaves, so I'm gonna be plucking the stems out. If you're making stocks or any type of sauces, you can definitely save the parsley stems. They're super flavorful for, soup stocks or sauces or anything. So I tend to keep the stock and use the leaves for garnish and dressings and stuff like that. Where are we on the fat? Oh, sorry. Quinoa is done. Okay, that looks pretty good for quinoa. Just fluffing this out. It looks cooked. That looks so good. So we have this much quinoa. Again, I cooked it for 2 minutes on simmer and 12 minutes 2 minutes on boil and 12 minutes on simmer. Let me try. Yep, that's pretty much done. You don't have to cook it all the way because this residual heat will continue to cook. Yes, for sure, Macarius. I know I haven't been really good at that, but this one for sure, because these are partially my recipe, so I'm definitely gonna be sharing them on Discord for sure. especially the main course. I came up with the main course, and I'm really excited to share with you guys. Nugget, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's it going? Happy April to you. Happy Tuesday. The rice alternative quinoa. Yeah, and you know what my grandma does? She's so smart, by the way. When she cooks rice, she'll put a little tablespoon of quinoa to cook with her rice together. And you can totally do that. They cook together perfectly. So yeah, again, when you cook your rice, brown rice, white rice, what have you, just put a little dash of quinoa in it. It just adds that extra crunchy texture to it, and also super healthy for you. So that's a little tip for you. If you're just eating plain rice, add a little bit of quinoa. It's so good.
Quinoa is the perfect base for salads.
It is, right? It is a nice filler for a salad, and it's super healthy. And again, it's super food. Can't go wrong with it. Can't have too much quinoa. And the thing is that I feel like quinoa is a relatively new, like it's not a new food because it's been going on, and it originated in South Africa, and it's kind of one of their staple for a long time. And we kind of just ignored it for the longest time until recently we discovered it, and everyone just like crazy about it, and even again titled it as superfood, you know, which is great. We're discovering all these healthy alternatives. I also like to put some tomatoes in rice. That's also really good. Make some dirty rice. Sounds so amazing. Did anyone have any April Fool's prank? I don't think so. No. Did you, Nugget? Did you guys have April Fool's pranks? Did you do anything interesting? Any pranks? Any fun pranks? A dash of quinoa into stir fry. That also works too. Yeah, totally. Why not? Quinoa everywhere. It's so healthy for you. Alright, we have parsley. Now we're gonna add some cilantro. So, we finished the trans fat. Now we're moving on to saturated fat. Now, saturated fat is kind of in the gray area between, you know, to eat or not to eat. It is in the gray area. So what's saturated fat? Too lazy to plan. Honestly, I'm kind of the same way too. I didn't really have a lot of time to plan, but you know, at least I didn't get pranked. But yeah. How are you today, by the way, Nugget? I hope you have a great start of April. It is springtime. And how's school? How is school coming along? It is our last month for school. So excited. So what saturated fat is that? The saturated meaning it is the oil or the fat is saturated with hydrogen. And because the high amount of hydrogen in it, it creates the bad type of cholesterol and will tip the balance between the good and the bad cholesterol. That's why it's not really good for you. It's not the type of fat that we want to constantly consume. And how to identify these saturated fat is that they're typically the type of fat that will stay in solid in room temperature. So for example, butter, lard, stuff like that. So basically fat came from animals, full fat dairy, or even tropical oil. So for example, coconut oil and palm oil. Those are all saturated fat.
Chemistry class with Samurai.
I try, I'm curious, I try. Jared, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let me give you a shout out. Jared.
Oh yes, good. Next week is spring break, which means a week of no school, but school's going good. How is school for you?
Nice. Any plans for spring break? Nugget? For me, again, we're at the last month of school as well. It's like going great. Just busy with like final projects and exams and stuff. But other than that, it's going really good. I just can't wait for it to be over though. Just take a few months break from School. It's not that bad. I don't know. It's good for your hair, your skin.
Okay naman.
Consume it in terms of like relating to, you know, heart disease and all that. It's not very good for you, but it does have some nutritious value to it. So I guess like it is good in moderate amount, but don't go too overboard with coconut oil. You hate going here? Always make me hungry. Okay. Thank you so much for dropping by though. I hope you have a great day today. I like how chemistry is linked with cooking, so in a way cooks are scientists. I definitely feel like bakers are more of a scientist because they have to measure everything, right? Like how breads rise and how, you know, desserts cook. It's all science, and they really just take it to a different level. They have like their own, you know, formula for making breads and stuff. They're scientists. I think for cooks, for us, we kind of just like to eyeball everything. We're less of a scientist. But thanks for that. Thanks for that. I take that as a compliment because scientists are smart. So yeah, so we have coconut oil, butter, lard. Channel your inner Bill Nye. Okay, let me just feel some connection with him. Let me just build that connection. Bill Nye. However, saturated fat isn't totally bad for you. Like Mercurius, you were saying, coconut oil. It's not completely bad for you, and there is a suggested amount of saturated fat that you could intake, which is 10% of your daily intake of calories. That's the daily saturated fat that's recommended for everyone. Obviously, it's probably better not to have it every so often, but that is kind of like the limit for like a really healthy and well-balanced diet, is 10% of your daily intake of calories. So there's that.
I don't think I have any plans, but that is true. After spring break, I know for sure things will be.
I think that looks pretty good.
Getting ready for finals.
When are your finals, by the way? I don't have any plans, but it's true after spring break. I know for sure. Yeah, I feel like that too. It's like after, it's like the calm before the storm. You have a little bit of break, and then that's when they like just give you all the exams and everything. And good luck on the exams, by the way. And yeah, when are the finals and exams and all that? So we have parsley and cilantro. What else are we adding to this? Good old olive oil. So I'm gonna cheat a little. I'm gonna add dried oregano because, yeah, the fresh oreganos is so expensive. I'm gonna add the dried one. Sorry about that if I offended anyone. But and some chili flakes. You can replace chili flakes with jalapeno if you like, but I think I just like that chili flavor. Papa John, I am so sorry. But how are you doing today? Welcome in. How's it going? How's your April going so far? So we have, let's see, 3/4 cup of olive oil. So, now that we're adding olive oil, it is our perfect time to talk about the
secret is safe with me.
Good type of fats. Thank you. Thank you, Nugget. I appreciate it. It'll be our own little secret, even though there's other people watching too, but thank you for that. Oh, this is 1/3. Okay, I'll just add 2. That should be good. Let's try that. So we have olive oil, red wine vinegar, and some salt. You know, red wine is actually really good for the heart as well, but not too much though. Obviously not not just like binge drink on red wine. That's not gonna help. Oh, sorry, this is balsamic. But in average, 1 glass a day is a good amount for heart disease. How much of red wine? So we have red wine vinegar. Let's try 1/3 cup of red wine vinegar. And some salt and pepper.
Susie says get slushed on red wine for a healthier heart.
I did not say that. I said a glass. Unless, you know, you get slushed by a glass of red wine. But a glass a day is good. No more than that. Don't get wasted on red wine every day because of that. Because alcohol could be bad for heart. Sam, welcome back. How's the... Did you have breakfast yet? What's for breakfast? What's for dinner, you guys? Let me know what you have for dinner. I think this is it. Oh, I forgot a garlic and onion.
Glasses till the end of the year.
You save my glasses till the end of the year?
Red wine for breakfast cause Susie said so.
No, I didn't say red wine for breakfast. Don't do that. Till the end of the year. Why till the end of the year? For New Year? For New Year's Eve? Is that what it is? So, again, since we're adding olive oil, we're going to talk about the good part, the good type of oil, which is monounsaturated fat and polyunsaturated fat. And so we're going to start with monounsaturated. It is literally the opposite of saturated fat if you think about it. So I can chug an entire bottle of red wine. Is that how you count down to the new year? That's wild. Can I join you next year? Can I join you next time? Okay, I'm gonna add in some onion. I shouldn't add too much because these are raw onions. They can be really strong for your breath later. And I'm gonna add 1 clove of garlic as well. So yeah, again, complete opposite of saturated fat. So how it is, why it's called monounsaturated fat is because it contains carbon that's bonded together with a single bond. So then there's less chance for the carbon to be bonded with hydrogen. Thank you, Papa Joe, for the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Samurai Clan. There's less chance for it to bond with hydrogen. And if you guys remember from earlier, hydrogen, saturated fat is saturated with hydrogen, which creates bad type of cholesterol. So now that it doesn't contain a lot of hydrogen, it actually creates good type of cholesterol in your body. Thank you, Mercurius. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
You had me at monounsaturated.
Oh, thank you, Papa John. Thank you so much. I remember actually, like I was searching about it, and I remember learning about it in culinary school. I just completely forgot about it. Oops, sorry, teachers. But yeah. So again, another difference between saturated and monounsaturated is that instead of the fat being solid in room temperature, it's normally liquid form in room temperature. So think about olive oil, very common in peanut oil, canola oil, seed oil, nut oil, that sort of thing. So again, fat that are normally in liquid form in room temperature. Those are the good ones. Those are the good type of oil that you wanna consume. So yeah, that's monounsaturated fat. And we have polyunsaturated fat, which is instead of a single bond with carbon to carbon, they have multiple bonds, but then they're all bonded with carbon. So again, there's even less chance for hydrogen to be bonded with the carbon atoms. Chemistry. So polyunsaturated fat is super important for us because it is a type of fat. It's super essential for our bodies, but our bodies don't produce them naturally. We can only source them through eating or taking supplements. So it is super important that we're always trying to include food that contains polyunsaturated fat into our diet. And food that we can find them is from seafood, from cooking oil, for example, like olive oil or canola oil, grapeseed oil, those kind of oil. Basically, the type of oil that we cook or saute our foods in. I learned more in 10 minutes here than you're in high school. I am very glad that you guys are enjoying this. Thank you. Hello, Xavier. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream.
Zero schools, scam, JK, kids go to school, don't do drugs.
Honestly, when I went to school, I thought it was a scam too. Like, I was like, why am I doing math? Like, do I need this? Till this day, I have not yet used calculus whatsoever. But yeah, go to school. Say no to drugs, go to school, and be a good kid. You know, it will help in the long run. And how are you doing today, Xavier? Happy April to you. Where was I? So, polyunsaturated fat also contain super essential nutrients called omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. And without them, you might experience. Hi there, thank you so much for the visa. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Again, with the lack of omega-3 and 6 fatty acids, you might experience super dry skin or even rashy skin, dry eyes, dry hair, brittle nails, and stuff like that. Because polyunsaturated fat, it not only helps promote growth for good cholesterol, but also help building cell membranes in your bodies. So it is super essential. Make sure to eat lots of seafood. I feel like I'm learning these while researching myself as well. Like, I'm trying to think of like my own diet, and I do find that I have like really brittle nails. Like, I always complain about my nails are chipping off to you guys, and I totally understand because like for us, like we live in inland. Like, I live in Calgary, so we don't have a lot of seafood options here. We do, but they're really expensive, and then that kind of explains why. Like, I was just thinking, I was like, oh, that's why, like, my nails are always all chipped off and all that. And so I've been taking supplements now. I've been taking omega-3 supplements since yesterday. Because I saw this yesterday. I was like, holy crap, that explains it all. So I started taking this yesterday. I'm going to continue taking this. Just got home from work. I'm doing great, thank you. I hope you had a great day at work, and I hope you can relax and, you know, have some beers and relax and enjoy the rest of your day. But I'm doing good. Last week has been a little bit busy for me. That's why I didn't stream last week, and I'm sorry. But yeah, hope you all have amazing April so far. Math with letters, like
I'll take those supplements.
I know, right? Like, why put math with letters? Like, numbers are numbers, letters are letters. Why are we guessing the letters? I am feeling a bit sick. Got a sore throat, drinking water now. Xavier, I feel so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. And yeah, drink lots of water. Sore throat, what is good? I think honey is really good for sore throats. But yeah, drink lots of honey water and keep hydrated. Hopefully it goes away soon. Did I miss anything? I'll take the supplement because I don't enjoy a lot of seafood. Yeah, totally. I feel like these are so essential to take. Sorry, the onion is burning my eyes. Hold on. This is why every time I do cooking stream, I don't really wear glasses. Because when I wear contact lenses, for some reason it acts as a shield for like onions and green onions and stuff like that. Hold on.
Understanding the more trans fats eating may lead to heart problem.
Yes, exactly. That's basically the gist of it. And thank you. I'm really happy that you guys are enjoying this because I was doing a lot of research yesterday and I learned a lot myself too. Like I learned so much from it. So even though it kind of also felt like a review because I feel like I learned about it before, I just totally forgot about it. Anyway, let's start this chimichurri sauce. I'm gonna start this. Okay, that looks pretty good. Thanks for the link, Tyler. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day today. And how was everyone's week so far? How was everyone's April? I know I haven't talked to you guys for a while, so hope you guys are doing great. I think the sauce is looking pretty good.
Earlier was good because of the splash of lemon and orange juice that deepened the noodle broth.
Chili shrimp ramen with a splash of lemon and orange juice. That sounds so good. Oh, I want to have ramen right now, so bad. I haven't had a good ramen for so long, and now I'm just craving it. And I got greasy burgers for dinner. Oh, that sounds so good.
67637.
Queen, welcome in. How have you been? How are you doing today?
No see smiling face with
I know. Happy April to you. How have you been? So happy to see you again. Welcome back. How are you doing today? So let me give you a shout out. But yeah, let me taste my chimichurri sauce. I'm excited. I keep saying that because I'm kind of the one that this is kind of like my recipe, so I'm like, this is my first time making this as well, so excited for this. It's been a while that I've made my own recipe on stream, so.
Look at that! Nah, they try to give me this.
Oh my god, that tastes so good.
No.
Holy crap. Gassing on my own food. That's what I do here, I guess. That's what food and drink streamers do. We just gas up on our own food. But yeah, this is our chimichurri sauce. It's so good. It's actually so good. So, there isn't a lot of salt or sodium added to this. I could probably just add like a nice teaspoon, maximum teaspoon and a half into this. You really don't need a lot. So, because of the amount of herbs that we have in, so that's why having different types of flavors of herbs and spices also help again heart disease. That's kind of like our main topic here today, so I'm gonna repeat that word a lot today, or actually for the next few streams as well. The reason why is that instead of using sodium or salt as your main flavor, by adding these all different types of flavor into your dish could reduce the amount of sodium you add to your dish. So that's another way to have more balanced and healthy diet. Oh, we're padding now. I've been doing good, just working a lot. Thank you for the shout out. How have you been? I've been doing great. I don't know if I have runny nose today. Maybe it's because of the onions. Glad to be back. Sauce looks great. Thank you. I've been doing good as well. I also took a week off just last week, but I've been doing great. Last week has been really, busy for me, but it's I had a really eventful week last week actually. Oh, Ranger, it's you! I was like, I never seen you, but you're not a first time viewer. How are you doing, Ranger? Do you prefer me, what do you prefer me calling you? The Bobo or Ranger? Just let me know. But how are you doing today, Ranger? Happy to see you. How was your birthday celebration? I saw the good food that you had. It looks so good. Alright, I'm gonna put this in a bowl so it's occupying less space on my counter. But yeah, I was saying that last week we did 2 projects, pretty big main projects. shot a documentary on immigrants and refugees in Canada, and also did a, what bowl should I use? Did a challenge to make a 5-minute film in 2 days. So felt really great about that actually. Like I learned so much in the documentary. I think I really enjoyed making documentaries because you really learn so much from the people that you're interviewing with, and I had such amazing chat with them, just talking about experiences. Because like for me, I'm a first generation immigrant as well. Like I immigrated from Taiwan, so somehow I could like relate to their experience, and then you really feel that connection with them. And so one of the interviewees we had was a Japanese. It's one of our classmates' mom, but she was so generous and so nice that to do the interview with us, even though it's all our first time doing a documentary shoot. And I just feel so like connected with her because she's from Japan, and Japan and Taiwan kind of had like this similar, kind of culture, if that makes sense. And just seeing, and then she also immigrated to Vancouver first, and so like I thought that it was just so nice to be able to talk to different people from different places, and I learned a lot from them, and it's great. Feel free to call me Bobo. If that comfort you, the Ranger, it's all good. Cool for me. Okay, I'll call you Bobo. Seems like you prefer that more. I don't mind either. I mean, it's all up to you. So Bobo works too. How are you doing today, though? TX, welcome in. How are you doing today, my neighbor? How's it going? Okay. Shout outs. I enjoyed my birthday weekend off by having food and boba. Miss you. Oh, nice. What kind of boba did you have? I saw all your food. Oh my god, this looks so good. I saw all the food that you guys have over the week. I'm like so jealous. Every time I see your story, I'm just like, oh, drooling. I like the color green as the color. Yeah, I know, right? And also because it mainly just contains different types of herbs, olive oil, and garlic and onion. I found it to be so healthy. And again, if you're meal prepping this, it's super easy to do. Like you can just do a recipe like this, store in the fridge, and then have all these in the different containers. Every time you're taking one meal prep kit out, you just pour a little bit of dressing on it and it's done. Super healthy. No worries, of course. How are you doing today, TX? How's it going? How's my neighbor doing? Did you know the best way to learn and fix knowledge is by teaching? Like, what do you mean? Like you learn it from teaching it to someone, or you learn it from being taught by someone?
I am doing well, work ISNT, too bad, LOL.
Oh, that's nice to hear. That's awesome. More time for streaming then. I know I've been streaming quite a bit lately. I noticed. I try to lurk on you guys' stream. I know I haven't been like super active in you guys' chat, and I really apologize. But yeah, I noticed that you've been streaming lots. I'm really happy to see that. When you teach those things about food, you're also fixing your brain. That is true. I feel like, especially if you're the person that's teaching, you have to learn more about it.
Making healthy food look delicious and not happy about it.
Here you're making healthy food look delicious and not happy about it. I am happy about it. So harder to forget about it. That is true. But yeah, I hope you get, again, how was you guys' past week and the start of this week? I feel like I need to catch up to you guys more. I mean, with you guys more, not to.
Seeing you and other folks here is so inspiring to make your own food.
Seeing you and other folks. Bobo, are you hinting that you want to do a cooking stream? Do it. I say, just do it.
637. Dababo 2.
You can definitely eat junk in peace. No one's gonna judge you. It's fine. It's cool.
Tyler 67637. Yes, do it. LOL.
You know, you can have your cheat days. No one's gonna say anything about it.
Show ya how to cook rice XD.
I feel like, I mean, yeah, there are some people that don't know how to cook rice, so anything works, you know? It's totally fine.
Every day is a cheat day.
Every day is a cheat day? I mean, that's good. I mean, you know. What kind of, you said you have burger. Burger sounds so good. I haven't had a good burger for so long. Honestly, Tyler, now that you're saying it, for the past weekend, I had McDonald's twice in a row. Because just like how busy we have been. But yeah, it's good though. It's good. What is you guys' go-to ingredients for burgers though? I feel like I should be talking about more healthier food, but yeah, what is you guys' go-to ingredients for burgers? You have to make sure to soak the rice. How long do you soak the rice? Just out of curiosity. I do know that people soak the rice, but I never do. I wash it, I just don't soak it. I got a spicy Whopper melt. Oh, is it from Burger King's? Burger King's has a Whopper.
Tyler 67637.
What else can I talk about? Oh, actually I do have something healthy to talk about. So, during my research, right? I saw something called you guys probably know about this because I have a less healthier lifestyle than you guys. I just did a lot of research for the past 2 days. I'm just totally faking it. Actually, my diet is French fries. I'm just kidding. But I saw something called the Mediterranean diet. Have you guys heard of that before?
Do chips count as an ingredient for a burger?
Yes. Yes, it does.
What is your go-to from McDonald's?
My go-to from McDonald's is double cheeseburger with no pickle. I don't like pickles. But if I have a coupon, I will get quarter pounder. The thing for me is that for burgers, I don't like any kind. I know, again, supposed to be a healthy stream, but I'm gonna be so unhealthy for a second. I don't like vegetables in my burger. Like I like my burger to be as simple as possible, preferably sauce, bun, meat and cheese. Like that's it. I feel like if it's something that should be eaten handheld and all the layers at once, I don't have that big of a mouth to have all these other vegetables in there, okay? Like if I see a burger that's like bigger than my mouth length, I separate it, I dissect it into different layers. I'll be having like patty with salad and the side of garlic bun. That's how I eat it. Thank you for the lurk, Xavier. Have a good one. Any question, does that affect the rice texture? I'm not sure. Yeah, does that affect the rice texture? Because I don't. Yeah, I use the finger roll is the only rule. Okay, no matter what other people say, finger roll is the only rule for cooking rice. I don't care about what other people say. No pickle gang. I don't like pickles. Yeah, I like the sweet type of pickles, but like, yeah, the sour type, no, not my thing. Healthy food street and check out your fast food. We have to. Fast food is so good. Mainly fish and grain. Oh, in a burger, fish burger and grains. That's so healthy. Thank you for deriving the the stream back to healthy eating. After talking about just like fast food and having vegetables so bad. I agree. Replace all veggies with cheese. Oh God, that's for the better actually, Mercurius. That's really good for you that you could resist with fast food because it's not good for you. Definitely not good for you. So you're right. The absolute right. There's no other way. I'm sorry. If you measure in a measure cup with your rice, there's something wrong with you. We trust
No LOL.
we trust our family recipe. We all have different length of fingertips, but it's the only way. I'm sorry, it's the only way. Unless you're like a child making rice, then you're gonna end up with like super dry rice. But why are you putting your child into making rice? Child labor.
Burger jalapenos.
Oh, for the diet, mainly fish and grain. That's really good. That's a really good diet, actually. Yeah, because fish, again, filled with omega-3 and 6 fatty acids, and grains, super healthy for, you know, again, all the unsaturated fat that I learned yesterday. Sour dill pickles. How far would you take sour dill pickles? Taco, just out of curiosity. How far would you take it? Would you do dill pickle ice cream? Do you do picklebacks? How far do you take your love of pickles? Where do you draw the line? Such a sick question. I don't like it's why I cook my food. Because of pickles? Fast food is not green. I'm sorry, after getting a burger, can you just like drench that in your deep fryer, please?
Dill pickles ice cream is over the line.
That's okay. Good to know. Good to know. You know what pickleback is? Do you do picklebacks? It's disgusting. Don't do it. On my burger, jalapenos, cheese, lots of junk. The more the better. I mean, like if it is already your cheat day, might as well make it your ultra cheat day. Just have all the junk together. Why not? Right? If we're gonna cheat, we cheat it right, okay? We're gonna half-ass it. We're gonna cheat it right. Only plan on having children solely so they can make me rice. Is that true? They're gonna make really dry rice because that finger rule won't apply to them because they have such short fingers. Oh my god! Actually, I had a deep fried cheeseburger before. It was incredible. Wait, do they like batter the cheeseburger and just deep fry it? That is insane. You are the rice maker of the family. Oh no. I mean, it's not that bad if you have a rice cooker. It's not that bad. Holy crap. That's crazy. Thank you, James. Thank you again for the raid. Again, appreciate it so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful night and hope you have a great day at work tomorrow. Don't work too hard.
Thank you for showing me that it was a good idea. LOL.
Oh my god. Again, like if you have a rice cooker, it's not that bad. You just have to press the button. But you do have to remember to press the button because there are so many times, I can't tell you how many times I forget to press the button. It's sad. Like after you cook everything, you're like, okay, time to eat, and you open the rice cooker, it's like water and rice, and you're just like, that's great. Now I gotta wait 15 minutes, which is great. It's the saddest moment. Porridge? No, it's like, you know, like if you just close the rice cooker without pressing the button, it just stays warm. Like it doesn't actually cook. So I think it's quite the opposite of porridge. But trust me, you get it right, because when others try it, they somehow make it dry. I don't know about you guys. I like my rice on the drier side. How about you? Do you guys like wet rice or dry rice? Or like chewy rice, sticky rice, or like longer grain, less starchy rice? For me, I like, my favorite is probably jasmine rice, or like Thai rice, where it's like longer grain, not too starchy. And I also cook them in drier side. I like drier rice. I don't know, like harder rice. You like them thick rice. What are they? I'm trying to think how would they look like? Thick rice. How would it look like? Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm gonna drain the beans. Lost for a second. Right, Mediterranean diet, as I was saying. After burger and junk food talk. You like your rice a little wet, on a wetter side? That's like, I think that's how my dad likes it. He likes it on the wetter side. So whenever I cook rice, I cook on a drier side, and he'll complain, he'll be like, why is the rice so dry? And I was like, because you made me make rice. Like, what do you expect? I guess maybe that's why he doesn't want me to cook rice sometimes, because I always make it so dry, and he doesn't like it. He likes it wet. Usually mine's a bit wet and thick. Oh, okay, like thick in texture. Enough to get the umami flavor out of my mouth. Ooh, that sounds so good. Like, this is rice science right here. Wet is always good. Word. Tyler's quote of the day today. Wet is always good. Kappa. It's a documentar. What is that red food? Oh, this is tomato that I just cut. Some tomato on a vine. Again, Mediterranean diet. So, there's studies suggest that trying to be super smart. Studies suggest that people that lives in the country by Mediterranean Sea have a lower percentage of getting heart disease, even though their diets are high in fat. And the reason behind that is because most of their fats that they use a lot of olive oil, and they also eat a lot of vegetables and greens. They use a lot of herbs to spice up their food, and so that is why people are adapting the Mediterranean diet to kind of copy their recipes.
Sorry, just lurking without audio because attending a workshop. Think this looks so healthy.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day at work. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. You can't hear anything. Thank you, Queen. I'll give you a shout out. There you go.
I love Mediterranean food. Great cuisine from taking a break.
Put it on my tombstone.
Oh, fuck!
I'll make sure it's on there, okay? If I happen to live longer than you, I'll make sure I put that on your tombstone.
Okay, that's fine.
And then the kappa face on it too, carved on your tombstone, 100%. Let me just write that down. I love Mediterranean food, great cuisine from taking a break from my greasy food. Definitely, they have really, again, like Greek salad, one of the most famous. Hey Bird, welcome in. Mediterranean diet is very appealing to me. Also to me as well, I love Greek salads, and I love, the use of different vegetables, zucchinis, cucumbers, all these lovely diced vegetables, and they use a lot of grains in their.
Makes me healthy.
It does make you healthy. I do want to try more of those kind of diets as well. When I think about Mediterranean food, I just think about olives, vegetables, diced up, oregano, olive oil, lots of olive oil, hummus. Oh, so good. I love hummus. Do you guys like hummus? I love hummus. I'm gonna use this as a strainer. This used to be a ricer for my potato, but it broke, so I'm just gonna use this.
I like hummus with Doritos.
Hummus with, I never tried it before. I like how somehow we always make it so unhealthy, but it's just us. Like, we can't change it. We try, A for effort, but also hummus is good with, carrots, baby carrots, flatbreads. I love hummus with flatbreads, so good. Let me grab a bowl. Took me a while to appreciate it. Yeah, hummus definitely is it took me a while too. Like, I wasn't really fully sold on like the texture and all that, but then like I think it was because I didn't have a really good hummus until I tried one. I was like, the spices that I added was so flavorful with like roasted garlic and just like herby flavor. That changed my mind. I was like, okay, after you have a good hummus, it's just so good. It would just change. How about hummus with chicken chips? What are chicken chips?
Never tried those before.
Arsenal, thank you so much for the lyric. Appreciate it. Let me give you a shout out. Do you mean like chicken skin chips? What are chicken chips? Hey Maple! How are you doing today? Welcome in. How's it going, Maple? Let me give you a shout out as well. Oh wait, I forgot to give you a shout out, Ranger. I mean Bobo. Bobo Ranger. That's actually a good name, Bobo Ranger.
Magkano na ako? Planting.
Okay. So I have beans. They're canned beans because raw beans take forever to cook. I mean, if you have an instant pot, you can just pressure cook them. But then canned beans work as well. Again, just try to make sure to read the labels to make sure that there is no added sodium into it, and they are only soaked in either their own liquid or water. Yeah. Wait, flattened chicken breast cut into chip size, then dipped in batter and breadcrumbs. That sounds meta. I never tried it before, but that sounds so good. Sounds insanely good. This is so full. I'm gonna keep this here. I'm gonna move on to the tortilla chips part now. We're gonna fry it in our trusted air fryer.
Okay.
I'm doing good, Maple. How are you doing today? Happy April. Happy Wednesday morning to you as well. Happy hump day. It's hump day for you.
We did it.
Okay. I'm gonna clean my cutting board a little bit. I don't think I need this anymore. Yeah, this is... I never made this recipe before. A lot of these things are my first time making it, including the chimichurri sauce, the tortilla that I'm about to make right now. I never done it before. I never fried tortilla chips in the air fryer, but I'm so down to give it a try. CJ, thank you so much for the lyric. Let me give you a shout out as well.
Still not out of holiday mode.
You're on holiday mode? Did you go anywhere? Did you travel? Did you go somewhere? Tell us about your vacation. But you totally deserved it. I know you've been super busy with work and like overtime and stuff, so I'm glad that, you know, you take some time and relax. Take some care time. And also, oh, is it because of your birthday? That's why I give you some day off? Yeah, no worries, Bobo. Okay, so again, these are corn tortilla. You can buy flour tortilla if you want, but corn tortilla will be the gluten-free option if you want to make this recipe into full gluten-free. But yeah, let's slice them. I want to slice them into strips. Not too long though, maybe half them first. And then just sort of...
No, it's because of tomb cleaning.
Oh, tomb cleaning, right. How was it?
Qingming holiday.
How is the tomb cleaning holiday? One day I want to make tortilla soup. I miss a good tortilla soup, it's so good. One day. Alright. We have these. And forgot to wash my air fryer. Oops. Should have checked that before. I used to yesterday. Hold on. A little bit of setback. Forgot to wash it. Oops. Don't tell anyone. Please don't tell anyone. It happens. Is that your grand's place for a day? Nice, nice. How are they doing? I hope they're doing good. How far is it from their place to you guys' place? How far was the drive or the transit? Oh, what did you guys do? Did you have fun with your family at least? That's good. That's good to hear. Yeah, is it far from where you guys live? Did you guys have to travel far? Took about 3 hours. That's not too bad though. That is still fairly close by-ish, I would say. Sorry, I totally did not just clean my mess from yesterday.
Lunch without them paying for it. Susie says don't bother cleaning your air fryer, you're just going to get it dirty all over again.
I did not say that. But no, always clean your air fryer before putting it away because you're just gonna forget about it because there's no way you can check from the outside. I always do that with my air fryer. I need to take better care of my air fryer, honestly. It's so good. Anyhow, I had fun with my family. I got to treat them to lunch without them paying for it. That's amazing. You're always so sweet to your family, honestly. I feel like you're just always so thoughtful. They're really lucky to have you. Alright. Totally did not just clean up yesterday's mess. You guys see nothing, just making sure that, you know, it's extra clean for the tortilla chips to cook. You guys didn't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Especially Taco. I don't know what you're saying. Alright. So we're gonna just toss these in. Try to make them single layer so they cook evenly. Like that. Kind of. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna cook them for 5 minutes in total, but in around 3-minute mark I'm gonna take them out, flip them around, just kinda rotate them, rotate their sides, and then I'm gonna cook them for 2 more minutes. I took a month notice last month, so this month is like, oh nice. I feel like I should say congratulations on doing that because I know your job was really tough and not treating all of you guys fairly. So best of luck on finding a new job, and yeah, congrats on getting out of that job because I know it was really hard on you guys. Like you were really stressed out with overtime and all that, and now we're just not. It's not cool to always, you know, especially on your birthday. Like I think that's pushing it way too hard. Like yeah. Overtime on your birthday, really? I wouldn't have taken it. Would you guys work overtime on your birthdays? Alright, I'm gonna spray some lovely it's right here. Olive oil pan spray. Just helps it cook and crisp up. And we're gonna send this straight into our lovely pressure cooker. Sorry, not pressure cooker, air fryer.
Okay, friends, and good luck on the next adventure.
I'm gonna set it to 350 degrees. At 3 minutes.
First time I see an edible spray.
Edible spray? Oh, it's cooking spray, but normally cooking spray, I'm not sure what they're made out of, but then this one is with olive oil spray. Yeah, it's really, I got it because we have an air fryer and it's super, it's a good way to have evenly distribution of oil when you fry foods in the air fryer, so that's why we got this one. And olive oil is just healthier, so it's great. Good luck, yeah, good luck on finding your new job. I hope it will be a better one. Hopefully it's not as toxic as the last one. There's a butter flavored spray. I know I told you just talking about butter not being good or in the gray area, but I feel like, oh my god, butter flavored spray, that's dangerous. Because I freaking love butter.
They said that for the 6-7 months working here, I didn't get an order overseas, even though I told them that it LL for the company introduced overseas, and they also got this that I kept asking for my salary that they delayed for 3 months.
It delayed your salary for 3 months? Yeah, get out of there. I don't know how you survive for 3 months, but I guess it will help if you live at home. But anyway, regardless, 3 months delay, yeah, you gotta get out of here. That's a big red flag that they're doing something wrong. Really dangerous, exactly. They're very dangerous for me. Is it just the butter? I don't know. Should I trust? No. Butter is bad for you. Not bad completely, but then like too much butter is not good. And I know that if I have a butter spray, it will exceed the amount of recommended daily consumption, which is 10% of your total calorie per day. What was I gonna say? Yeah, very dangerous, and yeah, red flag for that. Get out of there. I worked at a place before that it's a kind of like a shady restaurant, and they ended up not even giving my T4. T4 is basically like a sheet. I don't know if it's the same as US, but it's a sheet that in Canada we call it. It's basically your pay stub that you use to do your taxes. Which is now. I should do my taxes. Have you guys done your taxes? I should do my taxes. I just think about that. But yeah. You guys call it W2? We call it T4 for work. Specifically for work, it's called T4. So pay stub, like a summary of your pay stub and tax reduction and all that.
I need to finish mine.
Oh my god, I know, right? This is your kind, friendly reminder to do your taxes.
For my family, and they got this that I kept asking for it.
Okay. They are half crisp up, which is great. Can you hear it? It's crispy. I'm gonna put it for 2 more minutes to get some colors onto this. But right now they're looking great. Some of them fell underneath, but it's fine. I forgot to put some salt on it to season it a little bit. There. Now, I flipped them around. I put it for 3 minutes earlier, so now I'm gonna put it for 2. So in a total of 5 minutes. It's like magic. Air fryer is like magic. I don't know why I didn't have it sooner. I was debating for the longest time, like, should I get an air fryer? Should I not? Like, I feel like it's just for fries, because they can get advertising it as like fries, right? It's like just as good as deep fried fries. But yeah, it's a life-changing appliance to have. If I didn't push my salary, I won't be able to have food on the table for my family and get back to me. Or yeah, that's not good. I mean, no one should work for free unless you're volunteering. But still, like a volunteer to volunteer. No one should work for free. I gave my information to my cousin and she does my taxes. That's very convenient. That's really good. Especially I know that American taxes are way more complicated to do than Canadian taxes. For Canada, we can get we can get like a yearly subscription to TurboTax, and then they just do it for you automatically. But I think for US, you guys really have to find like a certain accountant to do all this stuff, which is something that I will and I can never understand. They don't teach us that in school. They don't teach us taxes in school, do they? Do they teach now? No, I never get told in school on how to do taxes. I wish I did. That'd be more helpful, more useful than perhaps calculus. Perhaps, just a little bit, tiny little bit. I don't pay money. They all I will be going to court and have a very high chance of winning. Yeah, as long as I feel like, yeah, as long as you keep all your working hours and somehow have proof of it, have all all the times that you work. I think that's so important because back then when I used to work, I always have a notebook for myself on. I will record the days that I work and the amount of hours that I work, including like if I have any overtimes and stuff like that. It's really, really important to keep that for that kind of issue because like again, I learned that from a previous job that I did. It was like this really kind of small shady restaurant that didn't end up giving my tea for, and that really helped a lot, having that just little notebook of like the days and hours that you work, and just to prevent issues like that, because you never know. You really never know. Sometimes you work with like the best, nicest people, and then they just post something like that. So never know. All right, so these are my chips. They have some colors now. They look kind of like fries. Again, they're super healthy because they're not deep fried. They're just coated with a very thin layer of olive oil and a little bit of salt. So yeah, not super greasy, not overly greasy, but they're still pretty crispy and got a nice color to it. So I'm going to put it in a bowl. And we're probably gonna assemble this very soon. We're gonna assemble a salad. So today, there's not much cooking because it is a salad. It is a really healthy salad. All the cooking that we did is just for the quinoa. On Thursday, it'll be more actions because we're gonna be pan-searing our salmon, making curried spinach with nice coconut milk, and some potatoes.
Using the tortilla chips in place of croutons.
Yeah, you can totally use croutons if you want, but I just thought of using tortilla chips because they're gluten-free and they taste amazing. And also just wanted that added texture to it, the crunchy texture. And also as a nice garnish for the top of the dish, so. I can't take the rack out, I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I'm gonna remember to clean that tonight. So the next time I open it, it won't have surprise. You have crunchy guys? Mr. Navan, how are you doing today? Welcome in. See? So crunchy. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. How have you been? Haven't seen you in a while. Happy April. Happy Tuesday. Happy spring. Hope you're having a good one. Alright, these are my tortilla chips. Once you have one, you can't stop. This is so good. No, crispy eyes. Air fryer. Miracle. They're actually all chipped now. I need to redo my nails. Big time. Sam's, I'm gonna do the Mandarin. I can do it now. How are you guys doing today, by the way? How are you doing today, Mr. Naval? I'm probably gonna do, yeah, I'll do a Mandarin for 5 minutes now, Sam's. Should I keep this here? I'll keep this here while I assemble my salad. We'll find out on Thursday. Would I be using the air fryer on Thursday? Actually, I don't think so. I don't think I need it. You know, on Thursday's dish, I'm actually thinking either putting potato on the salmon or barley. I feel like barley would be a good one too. Still thinking. I probably won't remember the air fryer, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, let's start plating our dish. What did I use this for? So, what do we have?
That adds crunchiness to the hearty salad.
Which one? The tortilla chips? Definitely. That's why I added it, because I feel like I always like salads with a little bit of like crunches to it, either, you know, tortilla chips, croutons, or stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, there's another really good one. It's fried, I think crispy onion, fried onion. Those are so good. I don't know where to get them from. They're so good. Oh yeah, we're doing a sometimes I forget. We are doing a charity stream today for American Heart Association. So yeah, for today, Thursday, and for Saturday. And again, our goal is $100, and if we meet our goal, I'll be playing a scary game with a heart meter on. So basically, we raise money for the heart, and I wreck my heart after. I break my heart in pieces from scary games. It's like, anyway, that's the plan. Let's start with adding the quinoa. The quinoa they cooked earlier, now it's nice and fluffy and chilled now. Oh, the donate button is underneath one of the panels in the bio. Should I make it more obvious? I should have put it on along with the command. What am I thinking? Okay. Next stream, I'll do it. This is our first time doing charity streams, so there's still a lot for us to learn. There's like it was a little bit iffy earlier, but yeah. Vote for scary. Which scary? I don't know yet. Which one do you guys recommend? As you know, I never played a scary game by myself before. I never streamed a scary game, so I don't know. Which one do you guys think? Okay. Gonna lay a bit of nice quinoa into this bowl. Can you guys see it? That's really scary. I don't know if we can handle it. So I'm just trying to organize my super tiny table so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. Success. I think I'm just gonna be lining my ingredients in lines. Lining my ingredients in lines. What the heck? Okay, let's see. What do I start? There's also kale. Not forget the kale. So for the kale, what I do, grab onto the stems, grab onto the bottom part of the leaves, and you just do this. And then the stem pulls out. The stem is really hard and bitter, so and very full of fiber, so you don't really want to eat the stem. It's very fibery. Kind of just eat the leaves. And now that we're having kale, kale is actually another super healthy superfood because it had, what does it have? It has omega-3 fatty acids in it, and also the nitrates in kale would help again building good cholesterol in your body. So I'm gonna do some of the kale, like a line of kale.
We just eat kale chips.
Kale chips are so good. Have you tried? Wait, actually, kale. Can you make kale chip in a
Everything tastes
air fryer?
better
Gosh, should we try it? Should we try making kale chip in the air fryer? Oh my god. And then... yeah, let's do the corn first. So the corn is nothing too fancy, just
totally
frozen corn, defrosted. You know what? Let's try it. Why not? I have some kale here. Look at that! Air fryer. Just need to take this bottom piece out. It's so hot. Alright. Put this here for now. Oh, there! Extra tortilla chips I was trying to get out earlier.
Oyster skin. Ooh, I love experiments.
Oyster skin? What is oyster skin? I try frying kales in a deep fryer is probably one of the most terrifying thing to do because there's so much water in kale. Once you throw it in a deep fryer, it just basically explodes in you. But never tried this yet. Let's see. Do I need to grease it? Okay, maybe a little bit. Yeah, what is oyster skin?
I'm curious because it was on SpongeBob.
Oh, they have oyster skin in SpongeBob? Wait, how long should we cook this? I say 1 minute, because it doesn't take too long. Let's try, I want to say 1 or 2 minutes. Let's try 2, no 1. God, so indecisive. Imagine it explodes. God. Alright. And then we're gonna put some tomatoes. No, I want to put it here.
No 2. No 1.
1 minute it is. We got 1 minute. Okay. Why don't you stay? Stay there. Some beans. One it is. But it's not crispy enough, we're gonna have to do 2. Okay. What else we have? We have radish. Oh, that's fast. Let's see. It looks like sauteed kale. It looks like it's just been sauteed. I don't know. Should we put it longer? Maybe higher temperature and longer? No, 1 minute, but let's do. God. 400?
Is it crunchy?
No, it's not. It's like sauteed.
Maybe 3 minutes.
3 minutes? That's a lot. Let's do 2. In the middle. It's meat in the middle. It's not, nowhere near crunchy. Okay. Let's do. We also have avocado. Oh wait, I was gonna do the Mandarin for 5 minutes. Hold on. Give me totally forgot. I keep forgetting from the beginning of the stream. Hold on. Where's my phone? Avocado is so good. My favorite. Alright, 5 minutes. Mandarin. Let's go. Alright. 这个中文叫什么？牛油果。我们现在放牛油果在这个沙拉上面。好久没讲中文。这样打开来。放在哪里？这可以放在哪里？我不知道这个变很小。你有没有听到是脆的？这个好像可以。等一下我拿出来。它变得好小，不过是脆的。有没有听到？你也会中文 ，I know。所以390度2分钟，很好吃吗？还没有吃，可是可以耶，这是脆的耶，可是变得好小一个。你有没有听到 ASMR？ 我不知道 kale 中文是什么。CJ， Hi CJ， 现在只能讲中文5分钟。等一下，right？ 让我吃吃看。放一点盐。我很好，你好吗？我要吃吃看，加点盐。可以耶，那不错耶。羽衣甘蓝，羽衣甘蓝。这是什么？对，对。我想要把这个放在这里。哦，是哦。为什么叫为什么叫羽衣甘？好奇怪的名字哦。对 ，OK， 放这里。牛油果，还要放什么？放这个。刚刚做的酱，我不知道 Chimichurri 叫什么，中文叫什么？玉米，玉米是 corn。对，这个酱好香哦，撒上去。
I used Baidu Translate and it translates to which means cabbage.
甘蓝是甘，为什么叫羽衣？好奇怪哦，好像羽毛。羽衣甘蓝 ，Good to know. All right, no more Mandarin. Jesus Christ. All right, so that's a weird name for kale. Actually, I was just thinking about it. So why is that called kale? Why is ganlan called cabbage? That's weird. Anyway, so we have kale. This is basically it. This looks so good. Does it look good? I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Should we add our kale edition? They actually work. I'm so surprised they actually work. So basically, if you have an air fryer, 309 degrees for 2 minutes. They actually work so well. I'm so surprised. And it's not greasy at all. Sorry, CJ, welcome in. I was doing the 5-minute Mandarin, but welcome to the stream. Welcome back. It's not greasy at all because normally, like with kale chips, they're so greasy, right? But then like this one, oh my god, it's so healthy. And I'm gonna do this more. This is really, really good. Kale chips. There you go. We didn't know about this. We weren't even gonna do this, but experimenting. Don't you just love like experimenting with stuff and it works at the end? It's like the best.
Oh, I gotcha, haha.
Oh, you're happy today? I'm glad when Carrie is. I'm so glad.
Air fryer FTW.
Right? Air fryer for the win. Always. Should we add more sauce? Yeah. But that's it. I could have added chicken to it, but oh well. That looks pretty good. So colorful. A little bit of corn.
Oh yeah, I'm always nervous when experimenting at work with new creative dishes.
Right? I never made this dish before before today, so. Oh wait, I forgot. Totally wanted to add this. Salt and pepper always saves you? Definitely. No worries, don't be sorry, Mercurius. Hope you have a good one. Thank you so much for dropping by. See you next time, Mercurius. Thank you so much. Taco, what does that mean? I can't read Japanese. So sorry. Yeah, let's add some lime to this. Why not? I'm just adding stuff. Okay, I'm done. Time's up. Oh, it means. Oh, okay. Sorry. No, don't be sorry. It's okay. Okay. What do I do? I'm trying to clean up. Let's put you here.
Add MOAR stuff.
Put you here. Put you here.
MOAR garnish.
Add more stuff and garnish? What kind of stuff? You know, I was actually thinking about a totally different plating.
It's time to let the food sit.
Exactly, Taco. You know the routine. I was gonna go for a different type of plating. Do we experiment with different plating? Do we experiment? So this is the bowl. I'm gonna lift it up. But Mr. Navas said more.
Then bowl looks great enough.
Do we experiment? I think we can squeeze this lemon on top.
Last experiment turned out very well, so let's do another.
Let's do another. I was gonna get a ring mold for it. Cause I wanna, I don't know, I'm just, maybe I'm just being too much. But yeah, the plating I was thinking of was having everything in the center and then just have that chimichurri sauce around the plate. That was my initial thought. But this works as well, I guess. You buy them all. Thank you, Maple. You get them all. You get all the delicious food. Should we do it? I don't have a ring mold, that's the thing. Let me think. Maybe we'll just try to layer it as neat as possible. Okay, let's do it. You know what? Let's experiment. It turned out, imagine it turned out worse. Oh god. If it turns out worse, I'll just leave. End the stream right there. Just wish I have something to contain all these quinoa and such. Sorry, that was not a pleasant sound. Get in here. I feel like I'm just playing with food at this point. Do I add more? A little bit more.
If it turns out worst, we'll clip it and download the video.
Oh, thanks!
Remember forever.
That is so encouraging. Thank you so much, Mr. Milan. What can I do without you? Clipping all the embarrassing moments. That's exactly what we need. Okay, we have that. I think. What do we add next? Some kale, perhaps? Layer of kale. Just kind of round it. Don't break. Don't break. Don't go anywhere. You're good here. Don't go anywhere. Okay, good. And we're gonna add avocado. Where's my knife?
That is a super vegan quinoa salad, hearty and very satisfying.
Thank you. I'm trying a different style. I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't wait to try it though. I'm actually really hungry. Taco is right. It is now just sitting there. Okay. Maybe just half this. Stay. Okay. It's good. Am I missing anything? think that's good. Alright. Kale chips. Oh wait, we are missing something.
What are those white circles with red outlines around it on the plate?
They're radishes. They're sliced radishes. So they're a bit crunchy, earthy. I almost say dirty because in my opinion, they taste like dirt. So I almost say they're dirty, but they're not. They're earthy flavor. That adds a little touch of freshness to it, but not a very subtle freshness to it. Like this. Cool. A dirty flavor. It's dirty.
Best followers, primes, and viewers on MYSTRM store remove the space. They are dirty flavored.
Huh. Thanks, Max. Alright.
Did you wash them?
No, I didn't. Maybe that's why they taste like dirt. That makes so much sense. Thank you, Taco. I don't want it to hide too much of the avocado. So I'm eating some of this already. This is how you cook. If things don't work, just eat it. Thank you, Turnip. Alright.
Shut up, Max. If we only want free followers, primes, and viewers, we don't want to pay for them.
Yeah, what the heck? We only want it free. Who do you think we are? It didn't turn out very well, but I tried, okay? I tried. 2 years after not being in the kitchen, I forget how to play. But this is what it is.
Looks good. Hey, Turnip.
Dash of lime. Ooh, some lenses. That's it. This is my second plating. The bougie style. I tried. I feel like I'm just playing with food at this point, but this is the second style. You know what? I'll eat this one, the full one, and this one will just show and display because it doesn't look that bad, right? Tell me it doesn't look bad. Maybe some yellow.
Hope you're doing well, Maple Maiden. Time to let both sit.
More to sit. Perfect.
On the presentation.
All right. We're gonna try these out now. We're gonna take a bite and let the rest of it just sit. So this is the good presentation. We're gonna.
Also slating very professional.
Thank you. Thank you. How do I? There. Now I can see it.
Powerful turn it
with
to a win so
additional
far. What about you?
limes. Table dressing with this. I feel like I'm like taking a picture right now. Can you clip this instead? I'm just kidding. It's not an embarrassing moment, but just trying to set it. Okay, here it is. I'm not doing
Alright,
anything
Chad,
good.
it's time to nosedive into Susie S food.
Alright, so this is the first plating, which is not too bad. I like the avocado on the side. It's like a really good homey plating, you know? Very comfort style. And here we have just me trying way too hard style. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this salad. I'm so excited to try this actually. Because again, it is my recipe today. And I'm gonna be making more for the next 2 days. Sorry, not next 2 days. Thursday and Saturday. So I'm excited. So also very hungry right now. Now I just realized. Let me get a. What do I eat it with? Spoon? Fork? I feel like spoon is. This is definitely a spoon dish. Yeah, it's more like a spoon dish. Hey pigs, it's not for you.
Maple Maiden just a bit tired, had somewhat of a long day, but good for the most part. Glad you're doing well.
Oh, you had a long day. I'm so sorry to hear that. How's school though, Turnip? I know it's 1 more month and it's spring break, right? I hope it's not too busy for you. Time to nosedive into sushi food. Thank you. So this is the first one. Sorry, I made it so messy here. My table dressing is not doing any justice to this dish. Just put a piece of lime here. Maybe the sauce. There it is. Alright, let's try this. I'm so excited. Do I want to break it? I don't want to break it now. It's so pretty. I assembled it all together. If I just mix it, ruin all my hard work. Okay, let's do it. So again, inside there's quinoa in there. You can just mix it all together like nobody's watching. Maybe a little bit more sauce. And again, if you want to buff this salad up, you can just add some protein into it. Salmon, chicken, turkey, shrimp, any type of seafood if you like. Any type of side. And that will make a really delicious lunch. Alright. It's so messy now. What have I done? Super good for meal prepping as well. I think I'm gonna do this next week. Such a nice recipe. Alright. Let's try this. Oh! Get a little bit of everything.
Looks really pretty and school is okay, you know. LOL, just a bunch of reading and writing.
You know the first flavor? Sorry. Thank you. Just a bunch of reading and writing. I hate it. That's the thing I hate about learning is writing essay. Oh my god, I can't write essays for the life of me. I just can't. The first flavor that hits in this dish is it's sweet. I thought it would be like sour because the amount of red wine vinegar that we added into this, but it's actually really sweet and it's coming from I think it's from the onions, the sweet onions. It actually tastes so good. Almost like honey. Like it's that sweet. Like I'm actually so surprised that it's the first flavor that hits the mouth. It's the onions, the sweetness from the onion. It's so good. And then slowly you taste the more in-depth flavor of like the herbs, the vegetables. You get the crunchiness from the almost like wonton chips, tortilla chips. You hear that crunch? That's from the air fryer. Like, if people tell you air fryer is a joke, it's not. It's a miracle. Look how crispy these are. They're freaking crispy. You don't need a whole tank of oil to fry these. You don't need to put a pot of oil because that's so dangerous. It's so sweet. It's almost like honey. I mean, like that kind of level of sweetness. Without adding any type of sugar. We added maybe some salt into this, but not a lot.
LOL those crunching noises.
Right? This is when you know it's good. I can't stop eating it. It's so good. The only thing about this dish is that you might need to bring some gum with you. Because it's literally just with raw garlic and onion in it. So I feel like after you make it, you probably need some like gum to like get rid of the taste. But it's so good. I can have 3 bowls of this. That makes sense, Taco. That all makes sense. It's precarious. He's the he's the invisible sugar content. Trez, welcome in. How are you doing today? So I can't really see it. I'm really bad at positioning my camera. No, let me just tilt it.
Lurking.
Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. How are you doing today?
Studying and lurking hat.
Alright. That looks better. There you go. With a piece of lonely lime beside it. Here. There's your friend.
Congrats, magnificent.
Studying and lurking? What are you studying? Thank you so much, Trez. So good. I might just finish this whole thing today.
Music mixing.
Ooh, music mixing. Interesting. What have you learned in music mixing? I don't know anything about it. Honestly, this is so simple to make. And it's not too expensive to make either. All these ingredients, they're basically just vegetables, super healthy. I'm gonna finish this whole thing. Does it look good? I'm just gonna let it sit there. I tried. I tried my best.
Frequency stuff. I'll share a link in disc. I mixed as a hobby but want to improve, so studying is the next step.
Oh, I see, I see. Interesting. What do you use to mix your music, by the way? Sorry, I just have zero knowledge on like music and stuff. But that sounds so cool. Let me try the avocado. I gotta do this more often. I feel like this will be my lunch to school tomorrow. It's so good. And again, all the ingredients today are super healthy. Very good for the heart. Very good for help reducing bad cholesterol in your body. So the next 2 streams are basically going to be very similar to this stream. We're going to talk more about how to prevent heart disease and all that fun stuff. Need to research on that more now. But yeah, Thursday stream actually is my most excited one because I don't think I've made salmon on stream before. Gotta,
I'll Discord
gotta...
in music chat.
Okay, thank you. I'll read about it when I have time. Reaper... Haven't decided on a DAW if Reaper looks good.
I have a question,
Well,
Susie.
so daunting, it's insane learning curve. The one that we're using for sound mixing, for like... For our film, we use Pro Tools. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. I find it so confusing. Maybe that's why I'm just like, I'm just not really into like making music. I really enjoy listening to music. I just don't have that creativity, that side of creativity in music and stuff. What is it, Maple? What is it? What question do you have?
Nice, I've heard good things about Ableton and Cubase.
Yeah. Well, good luck on your music mixing journey. Can't wait to hear more of your work and stuff.
Sorry for the reply now, but I hope things are getting a bit easier and I hope you take a well-deserved rest.
Do I just finish this whole thing? I feel like I can't stop. I might just finish this thing. But yeah, what question is it?
Can you adopt me and be my mom? I want to eat the food you make every day. Maple Maiden, thanks.
Well, that caught me off guard. I thought you were gonna ask something else, but yeah, sure.
Just isn't for you. Search
If you fly here, you'll get all the food.
In past, I used Adobe stuff before it was all sub per month. I like offline apps too.
Use Adobe stuff before it was sub. Yeah, that's what I don't like about Adobe stuff. It's sub per month. It's so expensive, and yeah, like I don't know. Maybe I just didn't learn really well in sound classes, but I don't think it's for me. Like to be quite honest, like it's just not really my strong suit. And also, I find for Pro Tools, I don't know if you're familiar with that. There's very limited resource on the internet. Like whenever you have trouble, if you want to troubleshoot online or like, try to find solutions on the internet, it doesn't have a lot of resources compared to Adobe products like Premiere Pro, Photoshop, and those more popular softwares. So I found out that's why I kind of found it really hard to use. It's just because like when I have issue with stuff, I couldn't really find out the answer as fast as, or even like as fast as like when I use Premiere Pro and stuff.
Food looks amazing, fam.
Thank you, Bobo. Thank you so much. For film, I'm not up to date. Maybe find a Discord channel of creator category. But yeah, it's okay though. I don't really think music is the thing that I'll go into when I start making films and stuff. Maybe I might jinx myself. Maybe I'll learn how to use Pro Tools really well, and now I fell in love with it. You never know. But for now, it's not really my thing. But yeah, maybe in the future, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. But for now, anyway, I prefer editing more than anything. Yeah. But thank you, Bobo. Thank you so much. I might end my stream here soon. I want to finish this. Oh my god. I just want to end the stream and just like inhale this thing all at once. But yeah, thank you everyone so much today for the amazing stream. Thank you.
XD, lots of software has free trials. Don't be afraid to try out different software.
For film, lots of software has free trials. Don't be afraid to try out different softwares. That's true, yeah. Currently, we're using Pro Tools. We're using the the subscription from school, so we don't have to download it. The only subscription we have to get is actually just Adobe, which is so expensive. Ugh, I hate it. But Adobe, they do make good software, so like they're so easy to learn. I learned Premiere Pro mostly online actually. So like if I can learn it online by myself, anyone can do it. I have, that's 100%. It can be consumed anytime, like breakfast, dinner, and lunch. Yeah, exactly. That's why really, really loving the recipes that I created. Wow, I sound so braggy just now. But yeah, because even though I listed as 3 course, you can definitely just take one of the courses and just eat it by itself and have a, just buff it up with, again, more protein, or you know, just have a lunch with this. It's gonna be my lunch tomorrow for sure. But yeah, again, next stream will be on Thursday. Again, so excited for Thursday's one because more experimenting with food. These are, again, my recipes that I never really done them before until like just now, like streaming just now, and I'm enjoying it so far. So far, all the experimenting has been pretty good. So I have a little bit more confidence on Thursday now, because Thursday I was just like I don't know if it'll turn out well. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I think it's gonna be great, and I'm really excited for that. Hold on, let me just. I'm like actually really excited to make the salmon. I haven't made a salmon for so long, and the curried spinach, it's gonna be amazing. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining with me today. We learned so much about heart disease, healthy diets, substituting the bad fat with the good type of fat. We identify them. You know, we're able to make healthier choices, hopefully, and not greasy junk food, even though we talk a little bit of that, just, you know, cheat moment. But yeah, thank you so much, Tress. Thank you. But yeah, it's been amazing. Again, I used to make dishes for streams before, but I enjoyed that a lot. But then I don't know, I kind of just stopped. I kind of just made something else, like less healthier choices. But I do enjoy making, you know, recipes of my own, and then that's part of the reason why I started cooking stream anyway, is to just experimenting food, talk about food with you guys, and then just have a little bit of fun, try something that I don't normally get to try, especially when I was cooking in restaurants. Like I always just thought that, you know, cooking in restaurants, it's a creative job because you're creating dishes, but the more I was in it, it's less like that. Like unless you're like in a higher up, but then it's more of like just recreating your chef's recipes than creative. Maybe that's why I got out of it. But anyway, that's a little bit of sidetracks. Either way, like cooking is fun. Like I feel like I found satisfaction through, you know, seeing how food's being cooked, and again, it's all about that science behind it. I definitely learned a lot about that, but throughout my years of just watching food being cooked, and yeah, I don't regret cooking, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I learned so much from it, but at the same time, I think it is time for me to part ways with the culinary world. But anyhow, it's a little bit of sidetrack. But let's go raid somebody, shall we? Let's go find people to raid. And again, sorry, the screen is so small, I don't know. Wait, we actually passed our goal already, so I guess we are playing a scary game. And yes, thank you everyone who contributed to the lovely AHA fundraising today. So appreciative. If you guys, if it's your first time here, feel free to check out my socials. I post my past cooking stream dishes on there, and also I'm gonna be posting these recipes on my Discord as well, so you're more than welcome to hop on Discord channel. Again, we talk about food all day long. It's sometimes I feel scared going on there without eating. It's very dangerous because you guys all have such good food. So
when you're doing it for fun.
Exactly, right? Like I feel like the best job you can have is that when you're doing your job, it doesn't feel like a task. Like you actually enjoy it. Like you actually find joy doing whatever job. Because when you do a job, especially full time, like a majority of your life it's dedicated to it. So you might as well do something more enjoyable than, you know, something that you dread doing. If that makes sense. I'm just rambling on while I find someone to raid. But yeah, this dish honestly caught me off guard. I didn't know it was gonna turn out this good. I'm definitely gonna share the recipe with you guys. I know I haven't been doing this. Yeah, me. I'm definitely gonna try doing all these dishes behind me now. I'm just looking for someone to raid right now.
Take care always, Susie, and see ya again on your next stream.
Okay. Let's find someone. But yeah, thank you everyone again for joining.
I'm still here, but will hard lurk now.
Joining us today. Again, everyone that contributed, thank you so much. I'm gonna raid someone who is also doing the fundraising for AHA right now. Just because we all share the same goal, and then we do want to, you know, meet our goal together as one, as our lovely bone-in team. So let's do that. Thank you for the alert, Sams. Thank you so much. They're gonna helping raid. I don't think I've raided this person before.
Thank you for the entertaining stream. Sushi food looked delicious, and congrats
thank you
on reaching your
everyone.
goal.
Thank you for helping me reaching the goal today. I didn't know we were gonna reach it today, honestly. But thank you everyone that contributed. You guys means the world to me. Thank you so much. Let's raid Chef the Party. Love that name. Alright, let's go raid Chef the Party, because he's also currently doing the fundraising as well for American Heart Association. Again, next stream will be on Thursday. We're gonna make a pan-seared salmon with curry spinach and potato. On Saturday, we're gonna make a lovely zucchini dark chocolate muffin. So that is our plan for the week. Thank you so much everyone for joining today. I appreciate you all, and eat healthy, stay healthy, and have a wonderful night. Bye!